reporting live from the liquor store, man. And it's finally here, damn it. It's finally here. NFL season finna kick off. We've been waiting months on top of months, counting the days. It's finally upon us. So the Kansas City Chiefs will be playing the Detroit Lions. So we will be having a special edition of Scouting the Enemy to start the season off right, man. And listen. I know that this is not a Dallas Cowboys game, but we do play the Detroit Lions this year, and I still got the Kansas City Chiefs winning the AFC. So we're going to go where we plan to go. We're going to accomplish what we plan on doing. We'll probably see the Kansas City Chiefs as well, man. But salute to everybody for tapping in and showing love to the channel. I see Kelvin Hicks in the building already. Big Benny Rich tapping in, showing love. My boy Smoke One for you. The slid through the building. Eastside Harold, the biggest Dallas Cowboy fan I know, was in the building. Miss So Over is already in the building practicing manifestation. Because remember, over here in the liquor store, we are practicing manifestation. We're trying to manifest that 6th championship. So all we is going to do is drop 6s in the chat box. You can drop 6 shot glasses, 6 championship trophies, 6 stars, right? You can share the content 6 times because sharing is caring, right? So y'all make sure y'all help us practice manifestation inside the liquor store, man. So if you drop emojis, drop 6 of them. If you're gonna share the content, share it 6 times, man. Richard Evans, what's up with you? Cowboys fan 95, Donna Mamacita, Ralph Castro, Craig, my boy Joe and slid in the building. What's up with y'all, man? Bruce done dropped the 3 6s, man. Hey. King G, what's up? Johnny Woods. Johnny Woods said he's still looking for his rent. You know what, Johnny? I got you, my boy. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and add you to the I'm gonna go ahead and add you in here to it. Give me 2 seconds. I got you, kinfolk. Matter of fact, Johnny, you're gonna have to come over here to my chat box. I can't add you to the Wrench Gang unless you come over to my page. So slide over in my chat box, add a comment. I'll be able to add a wrench to you, my boy. Thank y'all for tapping in, showing love. April Barnes, what's up with you? My boy Raymond Salas. Eastside Harold said 6 caps. You mean you can put 6 caps? Because the Texans ain't gonna win 6 games, so you might as well use your energy for something. Yo, what's up with your plug sack? My boy in there, man. Salute to you. Q Ball, what's up with you, man? They were tapping in and showing love to the channel. So y'all know the usual rules and regulations when y'all slide on in here, man. Y'all know to hit the like button, because the more likes we get on YouTube and Facebook and all the other platforms, the more that they promote us, the more that they will allow us to be found. And, it just goes a long way in helping the channel grow. So you want to see the liquor store grow. You want to see West Coast page grow. Make sure y'all hit them like buttons, hit them share buttons. But most importantly, man, I need you to slap the shit out of an Eagles fan. Because if you slap the shit out of an Eagles fan, man, I will be able to give you half off all the merchandise inside the liquor store. And we got exactly what you need to succeed, man. We got Cowboy Readers, we got gin, we got hen, and everything else under the sun that can make you sin. So y'all tap in and come get drunk with your boy Hennythemoor inside the liquor store, man. Yo, Noel, what's up with you, man? He said, yo, Thomas A. Garrett, what's up with you? Desmond Ironman, a.k.a. Tony Stark. What's good with y'all, man? I appreciate y'all for tapping in and showing love to the channel. My boy Joe said he took Detroit. So, yeah, let's talk about it, man. We're gearing up for this Detroit versus Kansas City game to kick the season off. So let's take a look at some stats from the Detroit Lions from last year. So let's take a look at the Detroit Lions from last year. So NFL scoring offenses. Of course, we'll take a look at both teams, see how they fared. All right, so let me go ahead and screen share this real quick. He said, what's going on with Tyron Smith's injury? Hell, I don't know. They don't really know. He just got injured. He's diagnosed with an ankle sprain. Let them tell it. So it's day to day. He was listed as limited, but who knows? And who cares? We care. That's why we're having a whole watch party. Like, don't ask crazy questions. Like, who cares? Like, we care, apparently. That's why we on here. It says, Kelsey going to play? No. So yeah, so they diagnosed him with a and they say it's a mild ankle sprain. You never really know, how truthful that is dealing with the Dallas Cowboys, but we'll figure it out. All right, so let's take a look. Yo, what it do? Gregory Davis, Moni Connor, what's up with you? Action Pal, what's good with you? They got a tapping in. So just taking a look for reference for what they did last year offensively, because these are going to be offensive stats for both teams from last year. So if you take a look at the Kansas City Chiefs, they led the NFL in scoring. They averaged 29.2 points per game. Surprisingly, the Detroit Lions were not far behind them or us. The Detroit Lions actually averaged 26.6 points per game, and the Dallas Cowboys averaged 27.5. So honestly, we were a similar offense to the Detroit Lions last year. So of course, they did not have the same level of success as we did, but they were a very potent offense. They did score a lot of points, at varying different times during the season. And they should be an improved unit this year. So I'm actually, if y'all care about putting some money on the game, I'm taking Detroit this year. I'm taking Detroit this game. I actually got Detroit winning their division this year. I believe that Detroit will win the NFC North. I got them winning their division, and I'm taking them in this game. No Travis Kelce, no Chris Jones. So that goes a long way for me. And remember, the Kansas City Chiefs defense was already not a very talented group. They weren't really great up front. They relied on a bunch of rookies last year. Granted, I do like Nick Bolton, but they're a very inexperienced, not super talented unit. So without Chris Jones in the middle of their defense, and without Travis Kelce, with the wide receiving weapons that they have, I'm taking Detroit tonight. So hey, and listen, I'm not an expert. Hey, I don't get sensitive about nothing. I just be talking a little itch. Y'all good. Y'all good, man. And I appreciate you tapping in anyway, man. It's all love. Yo, Miss Patrice, what's up with you? They were coming in and showing love to the channel. I appreciate you. Four Flats. My boy Rico Jones that came through, dropped the 6 beer pictures, man. Cause we gonna get drunk on the content together. John Jones, what's up with you? DC, hey, Michael Autry, what's good with you? So by your quality of a pick, Dallas will beat Kansas City. I believe listen, I think Dallas Cowboys are talented enough to beat any damn team in the NFL. I think we are talented enough to beat any team in the NFL. So for me to say, for you to say beat Kansas City, that's not a tall task, right? We held this offense with Tyreek Hill to 19 points at their house. The only reason we lost that game because our offense didn't show up. But we got a better offensive scheme. We'll actually have our complementary of players if we were to play them in the Super Bowl. So I think we can beat them. No, I will not be showing the game. That's the quickest way to get your channel shot down. Matter of fact, they knocked my stream down for showing highlights, like a couple weeks back. So I definitely cannot show the game, but we're gonna go through play by play and cover the game. I appreciate that, Eddie. I appreciate that. He said, bye, Eastside. Hey, Miss Patrice, don't do Eastside like that. And one last thing, man, for anybody that wanted to participate, we are holding a raffle over here at the liquor store, and this is the prizes for it. It's going to be $5 an entry, and these are the prizes. The first place winner of the raffle is going to win a copy of Madden 24. Just let me know what system that you're on. I'll buy it for that system. The second place winner is going to receive a Dallas Cowboy jersey of their liking. So if you win the jersey, just let me know the size, the color, and of course the player that you want. I'll make that happen for you. And the third place winner is going to receive a Dallas Cowboys bobblehead of their choice. So with that, just let me know the player. So if you want to participate, it's $5 an entry. All you got to do is send $5 to the Cash App, which is $Hennythemoor. or you can send it through super chats or super stickers. So I appreciate y'all for supporting the liquor store, rocking with your boy. But yeah, man, let's get back to the content. Then I got that out there for y'all. So scoring wise, they were both high powered offenses last year. Of course, Detroit is going to be without Jameson Williams. I think he's suspended the first couple games, and then we also know that Kansas City will be without Travis Kelce, and they did not retain Juju Smith-Schuster from their championship team. So, two guys that contributed. I know Juju is not the world greatest wide receiver, but he did add over 900 yards receiving to this team last year. And of course, Travis Kelce was a monster. He's a matchup nightmare, and he is not going to suit up today, with that hyperextended knee. In terms of passing yards per game, Kansas City led the way with 413.6. Detroit was actually fourth in the entire league with 380. So I really understand exactly why these teams decided to go out there, and I understand why they decided to put these two teams as the two teams for the home opener. Because these are two very pass happy, these are two very pass happy offenses. They're probably gonna put up a bunch of points, even without Travis Kelce. So I understand why. He said if Chris Jones playing, I don't believe that he is. The original people, what's up with you, man? They've been tapping in and showing love. I appreciate you for rocking with me, my boy. Hey, hey, Miss Patrice, that Eastside Herald is actually a Dallas Cowboys fan. We've already discussed this. He just scared to come out the closet. He's a Dallas Cowboys fan, true and true. So you can't take too much. You can't take too much, of what he says seriously. Take it all with a grain of salt. He want to be down with the team. He's finna order a Dallas Cowboy jersey from West Coast, so don't trip. He said he didn't want him as a fan. Yo, the original people, what's up, my boy? They were tapping in and showing love to the channel, my guy. I see you rocking with me. And hey, we doing good, man. This is 75 people total. All y'all, make sure y'all hit that like and share button. Thomas Olsen said he got the Chiefs about to lose. I said that too. I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a highly competitive game. But, I do think that the Chiefs, take the L today. Oops, I ain't trying to do this. All right, so they two very high-powered passing teams. You see 413 yards per game, 413 yards a game for Kansas City, 380 yards a game for the Detroit Lions. And Tigers don't really change their stripes. What I'm saying? I know that the Kansas City Chiefs no longer have what's my boy name? I know that they changed OCs, but they're still gonna throw that ball around. As a matter of fact, so yeah, those are some surface level numbers from the two teams last year. Of course, I do not cover either one of these teams to know the intricacies of the people they added and things like that. I do that with the Cowboys, right? I cover the Cowboys thoroughly, so I don't know who they added, who they lost, none of that. I'll find out when y'all find out, when the game comes. Like real talk. Yeah, Danny Savage, I run the receiver. Take back. This Patrice got Detroit and the Ravens winner. I found with that. Philly, what's up with you, my guy? Coolest Eagles fan I know. He's the one Eagles fan y'all can't slap. So, hey, thank you for tapping in and showing love, my boy. Salute to you. Michael Autry, salute to you as well, man. All right, so let me do it like this. I need to get the game pulled up. So I'm going to have to look at the comments from off my phone. Okay, but there we go. Bieniemy, thank you. That's exactly Eric Bieniemy. So they do not have Eric Bieniemy anymore, but they're still gonna throw the ball around. We know that Eric Bieniemy is a good offensive mind, but Andy Reid at the end of the day is still, the offensive play caller and mastermind. So I don't think much changes over there. He said, other than your vibe as Cowboys country getter, your name is what made me gravitate to your channel. I'm a Moorish American myself. Hey, indeed, my brother, indeed. Hey, you know who we are. He said, I can't believe we haven't gotten a tackle for Tyrant injuries after all these years. Makes no sense. But this is the thing. This is one of the few years where I'm not tripping as much. The Dallas Cowboys, added Asum Richards, who has shown great strides in his development. He looks spectacular over the course of the preseason and the offseason. And he's a real big athletic guy, has a basketball background. I like him. I like him. So, we did improve there, and we also improved in TJ Bass, who probably is probably going to start if Tyler Smith can't play, because I believe that they have him as the backup guard right now. So I actually like the guys that we have. Like I said, coming into this, we're about 7 deep at the offensive line position. I like all 5 of our starters. I like Asum Richards, and I like TJ Bass. I could trust those 7. Anybody else after that, hang it up. But I trust those 7 guys. And realistically, man, that's more than most teams can say. Most teams only got 5 guys. Some teams ain't got 5 guys. Yo, them KJs, what's up with you? They were tapping in. Miss Regina Green, they were tapping in and showing love. Salute to y'all for rocking with us over here, man. Make sure y'all hit that like and share button on the way in. Yeah, you ain't lying, Thomas Olsen. Said most teams only got 1 or 2 guys. And we got 5 guys we like. We got two future Hall of Famers. We got a dude that made the all-rookie team. We got a center that made a Pro Bowl selection. And then we got, $100 million basically right tackle, $90 million right tackle. So I like our line. I do. He said Tyron should just retire. We need him. So since we ain't replaced him at this point, I hope he plays as long as he can until we see that the guys we brought in are solidified and are ready to rock. Make sure. Let me see. Let me mute this. Yeah, I love it too, man. Now, granted, I do not like the fact, that Tyron Smith is injured right now, and I don't like the fact that Tyler Smith is injured right now. Right? I would prefer to go into battle with both my starting left side players. But if they can't play, then it is what it is. Thank you, baby. See, get your wife that love you. I didn't even ask. She brought me some of the drinks. I've been running my mouth, for about 4 hours. So I appreciate you. Yeah, football. Hey, football is finally back, man. So do I think it's a smoke screen? No. Given the history of Tyron Smith, I definitely believe that he's probably injured. But at the same time, they're saying it's a minor injury. It's a possibility that he plays. And like the fact that he was listed as limited and did not participate lends me to believe that he's going to actually play. So if he was listed as a DNP, then I would have felt less confident that he would have played in this game. Why do they have T. Smith practice? He always gets hurt. Well, listen, just because he always gets hurt doesn't mean you can't practice. Because even a Hall of Famer like him gets rusty. So, it's one thing not to play in preseason, but it's a whole nother thing entirely not to practice and get reps. You got to at least get practice reps. I understand folks not playing in preseason, but you need to practice. So yeah, man. But hey, I'm ready, man. They up here singing the national anthem. You know, fireworks going off. I'm excited, man. So what's y'all score prediction, man? What y'all believe the final score is going to be for this game, man? What y'all believe the final score is going to be for this game? Oh, that's over there on West Side. Yes, thank you, Miss Patrice. I'm glad you went ahead and sniped that weird person, dropping all that spam in there. Jamie and Cal, what's up with you, man? Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the channel. My boy said 31-7. Ooh wee. Yes, Detroit has the running back Gibbs. And I think Gibbs played at Alabama, if I'm not mistaken. I think Gibbs played at Alabama. Thank you very much. Choctaw, what's up, my boy? Thank you for sliding in, showing love. Thomas Olsen said 38-31 Lions. So y'all taking the over on the game. So you're taking Detroit in the over, because I don't think that the point spread is that high. He said 34-31. Yo, Michael McQuaid, what's up with you, my guy? I appreciate you sliding in and showing love to the channel. Hey, Chris Jones is up there in the suite. So I wonder what that means. So I know he's not going to play this week. They still got the contract stuff going on with him. But at least he's there. You know what I'm saying? He's there in the suite. I don't know who that is beside him. He said Detroit 40, Chiefs 25. Well, damn. So you think the Chiefs gonna get the doors blown off them then? Raymond Salas said Detroit 31, Kansas City 10. Nah, that's not going well. I pray that none of us. He said, I pray that none of us, have to experience that with our teams. No, they got Chad Henne beating the drum. He was the backup quarterback for both of their Super Bowls. So, he has a soft spot with that franchise. So salute to Chad Henne. And listen, man, that's why I say being a backup quarterback is not a bad gig. You don't have to hurt yourself, get beat up, put your body through that, and you still get paid a lot of money. But being a backup quarterback is not a bad gig. So they finna kick off, man. They finna kick off. We is back, baby. So Chiefs are kicking out to the Detroit Lions. Yes, Detroit has one of the best offensive lines in the National Football League. They do. There's a very little known fact, especially with the way that Michael Parsons went out there and manhandled them boys, but they got a very good one. They got a very good offensive line. Now y'all just ahead. Y'all know good and well that that these streams, are all over the place. West Coast be 2 years ahead of me. Everything. All right, so Detroit lining up. Empty set. 87 coming in. JJ DeMine, what's up with you? All right, he got back on the center. Handoff. Nice run. All right, so first play of the game, handoff right up the middle. No Chris Jones, goes for about 8 or 9 yards. So that first play right there shows you they a little soft in the middle. Yeah, man, football back. I love that. Jared Goff had a pretty decent season. 4,438 yards, 29 touchdowns, 7 picks, 65% completion percentage. All right, so only a 7-yard gain. All right, play action pass, and he had to throw that into the ground. That should be, is it intentional grounding? Because I didn't see nobody over there. He said, I'm behind 4 plays. Well, damn. Am I not live? It be like that. It's always on the layover where I'm at. So let's see how it gets to this 3 and out. Yo, King Kate Kaizen, what's up with you, my boy? Yeah, he completely missed that. Yeah. Yeah, that's very dumb, right? You get 7 yards on your first run play, and then you pass the ball the next 2 times. Very horrible play calling. Very horrible play call. Hey, Connor, don't feel bad. That folks ahead of me. So see, Connor said he just seen the first play. So hey, don't feel bad. Like everybody's stream is gonna be different on these games, man. West Coast be talking to me from the future. Hey, it's not a problem, Big Benny Rich. I appreciate you, man. You know, anytime, you know you good for it. But yeah, man, Patrick Mahomes sliding his ass out there without Travis Kelce. Let's see what happens. I got Isaiah Pacheco on my fantasy team, by the way, so I need him to have a good game. Yeah, and remember, every time an AFC team plays the NFC team, you want the AFC team to win, right? Because it helps us, you know, it helps us in terms of the playoff race. All right, so that my boy Pacheco. Now, do I think that the Chiefs are going to win? I don't believe so, but I want them to win. Anytime. He said, I'm way behind here in Italy. I'm still in preschool. Oh my God. All right, it's 2nd and 5 right here, man. Let's see what happens. All right, another handoff. More positive yards. Is this Clyde Edwards-Helaire getting carries? And not Isaiah Pacheco? What kind of bullshit is that? I know. It be like that sometime, Brian. CJ Gardner-Johnson, former Philadelphia Eagle, had 6 interceptions last year. 3rd and 2. Oh, nice catch by McKeon. I got his ass on fantasy too. I ain't even put him in. Yeah, it be like that. Like I said, everybody everywhere gonna have a different stream. I don't know why they do that, but then again, we don't see live TV anymore. Ever since the Janet Jackson fiasco at the Super Bowl, so everybody is on a different length of television delay. So I have a longer television delay in my streaming area than you do. JJ said, I'm high on paternity. It be like that. All right, 2nd and 5. You said Burrow just got paid? What's the numbers on the deal? 275. Okay, thank you, bro. So that is breaking news in of itself. Hold up. Y'all bear with me. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a video real quick to drop my opinions on that. Well, no, I'm not. I really don't care. So hopefully the Dak Prescott deal gets done soon, right? Hopefully Dak Prescott's deal gets done now. Oh, and Johnny Woods, I meant to come to my YouTube page. If you comment on my YouTube page, I can add your wrench. I seen you had sent me a message request. All you gotta do is comment on the YouTube page. Yeah, that what everybody saying in the chat box that Joe Burrow got paid. 4th and 3. Yeah, and listen, that was the last shoe to fall, right? But before anything happened, we were still waiting on the Justin Herbert deal and the Joe Burrow deal. Now, both of those we did not get out in front of any one of those. So, Dak Prescott is still needing a contract, and the market has reset yet again. Oh well. So Dallas Cowboys are currently bidding against themselves. Well, if he doesn't get paid this year, Dak Prescott has to get a contract by at least next year. Because we all know that Dak Prescott is in line to make over $59 million against the cap. So $219 guaranteed. Ooh-wee. Well, I'm happy for Joe Burrow though, man. He's the best thing that ever happened to that franchise. They've been to a Super Bowl and an AFC Championship game in the last 2 years, based on the things that he done for them. So salute to Joe Burrow, man. I'm happy to see the young man get paid, and he deserves it. Matter of fact, let me drop a little quick video. Let me see if I can be one take Jake on this real quick, man. Let me see if I can be one take Jake. What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Hennythemoor reporting live from the liquor store, and we have some breaking news. So Joe Burrow has reset the quarterback market. He has just signed a deal for 5 years, $275 million, with $219 million guaranteed. So the quarterback market has reset again, and the Dallas Cowboys have yet to ever get ahead of the market. They let Justin Herbert reset the market, and now they have let Joe Burrow reset the market, with Dak Prescott still needing a new deal. I'm happy for Joe Burrow. He's earned every red cent of that contract. But, it definitely does affect the contract negotiations with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys going forward. So I pray, that they get things resolved with Dak and it doesn't get ugly. But, hey, this your boy, Hennythemoor, reporting live from the liquor store. And I'm out. All right, I think I did pretty good on that one. One take Jake. Said KC defense is better. All right, so let's get to it. Let me get back to the game. All right, 2nd and 7. Oh, that should have easily been intercepted. Got deflected, hung in the air for a while, but nobody came down with the pick. Yeah, what's up, Mr. Regina Green? Man, they both got pretty decent defenses so far. I like C.J. Gardner-Johnson. I like the boy that they drafted out of Michigan last year. They got some talent on the defensive side of the ball. Detroit does. I'm really more surprised that Kansas City defense is playing decently right now. Boy, that's gonna. Yeah, that's short. So it looks like another 3 and out forced by this defense. What's your new contract, man? He said fake punt. Let's see what kind of crazy shit happens. It ain't happened on my screen yet. Let me see how this goes. So we all tell me stuff like that. I jump off the chat for a second just to see how it plays out in real life. Because I don't like. There we go. Okay, so I see you got the first down. He said, "Finally, something exciting." Hey, man, it's the first game of the year. These folks going to be a little slow. They're going to be a little slow. Terrible play calling. Need 3 yards and throw with the F. Oh, yeah. All right, so let's see what they do now. First down, 1st and 10 on my screen. I know that y'all probably at the end of the game by now. Handoff, number 26. Decent little run. Listen, without Chris Jones in the middle of that defense, I am running early and often. I'm running early and often, man. All right, 2nd and 9. Let's see what they do. All right, that's a nice run. Nice catch and run by number 14. Who's number 14? Oh, that's St. Brown. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown. He pretty decent. He said, hey, no, it's actually just some Pepsi. It's actually just some Pepsi. I do have to work tomorrow. And early at that. You signed a $400 million. Damn, bro. What's up, Willie T? All right, nice little play action. Number 8 taking off. Reynolds, okay. So they're moving the ball, man. They're moving the ball. Hey, listen, he got it in there too. So Goff 3 of 6 for 39 yards so far. And what was that? About a 4 or 5 yard run. He said that's the worst. Nah, Pepsi ain't the worst. Daisy Clark, what's up with you, man? Yeah, St. Brown is hard, man. St. Brown is a dog. He said, nice run by Gills. Let me see if it happens on my screen. Yep, there it go. Pretty good run. Booyah. See, that run defense getting treated out there, man. Run defense has yet to do anything in this game. I wonder why, right? It's almost like they're missing their best interior defensive player. Yeah, it's a decent game so far. Yeah, the Lions need to keep running. Yeah, like every time they run the ball, something good happens. Every time they put the ball in the belly of one of the running backs, good things happen. What's up, Daisy Clark? Thank you for sliding in. Is it Detroit is slicing through that interior? Hell yeah. But listen, we all knew it was coming. They ain't got that boy out there. They ain't got that boy Chris Jones out there. Chris Jones is up there, playing on his phone. It's gonna be a long night if Detroit can, get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 yards every time they hand the ball off. Right? You ain't supposed to consistently get 8, 9 yards, 7 yards on a run. If you're running at a clip like that, then you're gonna win the game. What's up, cuz?
What's it do, man? My show on. Oh, get yourself, man.
Yeah.
Get off the ground.
Yeah.
My trade is on.
Yeah, your channel's on, but it sounds like you underwater. What's going on with your stream? Like you're glitching. Like
Let me connect to Wi-Fi.
JJ said he up there eating, Chris Jones up there eating booty. Boy. Another run. He almost had it. If he hadn't failed, I'm sure he would have had it. They said the touchdown Detroit. Let's see how it happens. Yeah, Turf must have got that boy at first, but now it look like he done scored. Oh, damn. That was easy for Amon-Ra. First touchdown of the NFL season, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Good job. Good job. Good job. Well done. Listen, they ain't got no pass rush. They ain't got no run defense. Like, they whole defense looks soft as hell right now, man. Their entire defense, looks soft right now. Yeah, Chris Jones should get paid just based off that. Where my brother at? So far, what are your thoughts? Remember, we do play the Detroit Lions this year. That's really why I chose to go ahead and watch this game on live with y'all. So what have y'all noticed about the Detroit Lions from your own personal experience of watching this game? Right? Now, I know that they don't have Chris Jones on the other side for Kansas City, but they look like, listen, Detroit looks pretty damn good. We know they have one of the best lines in the National Football League. We know they got very, they got very decent wide receivers. I like Amon-Ra St. Brown, very underrated player. They spent a high draft pick to get Laporta, the tight end. And listen, they got a pretty decent running game. They spent a first round pick on Gibbs. So, they're a good team, man. They're a good team. And, I know I'm not a person that's like a huge Jared Goff fan, but he's a decent quarterback. He's a very decent quarterback. He's like he's in the top 15, definitely. He's in the top 15. So Detroit, a pretty damn good team, man, overall. Now, I have questions about their ability to be consistent. I have questions about if they can run the ball like this on a regular basis when they go up against a team that actually has a starting caliber defensive tackle, right? Because, I don't know if they will be able to run and have this kind of success if Chris Jones wasn't out there. Right now, they're running the ball at a very high level. They've utilized play action. They utilized some chunk plays in the run game to move down the field. So it's the first game of the season. I know that they're going up against a team whose best defensive player is not in the middle of their defense. So I'm not going to put too much stock on it just yet. But they overall got talent. He said Chiefs don't got no target from Mahomes. Yeah, that's why it was a huge loss for Travis Kelce not to be able to suit up tonight. Now, granted, they spent a second round pick on Sky Moore. They traded for Kadarius Toney. They got Pacheco and McKeon. But Travis Kelce was their best pass catcher. He's a game changer, a matchup nightmare. He makes everything easier for everybody else because they be trying to double cover Travis Kelce a lot of times. So with him not being out there, it makes the job of every other play on that field way harder. So it's gonna be a long night, man. They went up and picked up Richie James. Yeah, Richie, he a little speedster guy, but we know Richie James. We've seen him plenty of times. He's not an exceptional wide receiver or a game changer like that. So let's see if they can generate any positive yardage. All right, Pacheco, decent yards. See, I'm not sure why Pacheco wasn't in to begin with. I understand that you spent a first-round pick on Clyde Edwards-Helaire. But come on now. Pacheco was your starting running back in the Super Bowl. He should have been the first person to get touches. I wonder they run the ball again right here. 2nd and 8. Nope. Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and long right now. It's going to get rough. Yeah, I seen that they had picked them up. Listen, any quarterback is going to tear you up if they're not under pressure. Like any quarterback, they can sit back there, think about all their life decisions, what they want to eat for dinner, everything else. They can sit back there and pat the ball. They're going to kill you. Like all these guys are professionals. All right, so they got a nice completion on 3rd and long to number 84. Travis Kelce need to cut that damn mustache. There you go, Johnny Woods. There you go, my boy. Don't trip. I'm gonna go ahead and add a wrench on there for you. So what I'm watching the game on, I'm watching on Hulu. Hey, y'all welcome my boy Johnny Woods to the wrench gang, man. I appreciate you for rocking with me, my boy. All right, so we coming to 2nd down. 2nd and 6. Oh, come on, Pacheco. Didn't go nowhere. He being a little too hesitant on them runs right now. Yeah, they picked up C.J. Gardner-Johnson. He said Josh Goff was suspect. Now, listen, I never said he was the best quarterback in the world. All I said is he's not that bad. He's a decent quarterback. Like I said I put him in the top 15. There are way worse quarterbacks than him. Patrick Mahomes looked like he might have got that first down. I'd be surprised as hell. about how quickly Patrick Mahomes moves. But it looks like it's going to be the end of the first quarter. All right. So it's the end of the first quarter. The Kansas City Chiefs have somewhat of a pulse at this moment in time. What's up, man?
What's up with you, man?
I can't call it. So, hey, while it's on commercial on my end, did you see the news with Joe Burrow?
Yeah, I just posted a video.
Mm-hmm. So, what are your thoughts about that, man?
275. I mean, this is my thoughts. If the Cowboys are going to sign a deal with Dak Prescott, that's anything that's like 5 years, 6-year deal is going to be at least, I think it's going to probably be 280 at the least, and possibly even 300 million.
I mean, that's the way it's going. But we always say this: the Dallas Cowboys never get out up front in the market. They always wait till the market resets a couple of times before they sign their players. They did it the last time a Dak Prescott contract came around, and they paid for it, literally and figuratively. So it is what it is. It's just the price of doing business at this point. If you wanted Dak Prescott for cheaper, you could have paid him sooner.
Yeah, Dak gonna be like, if Dak was on the other team, he'd probably be a $300 million quarterback.
Yep.
But I mean, man, hey, let me know how my ticket looking so far, man. Hold up. Dak does not deserve. Bro, slap yourself with the Dak don't deserve. Dak does deserve. You can't tell people what they deserve. When you say deserve, you're saying your opinion. It's Dak. Has Dak earned a contract? Dak already makes $40 million a year. He has never had a losing season in his career. You guys lost in the second round of the playoffs last year. Stop being so ungrateful. There are teams that didn't even make the playoffs last year. Miss me. Dak had led the league with interceptions with 15. Like, are you serious? There's not even 15. There's 17 games in the season. Like, knock it off. Yeah, but he only played 11 games. Yeah, but he also had a broke hand. Knock it off, bro.
Yeah, last time I checked, we won our first road playoff game in 30 years with Dak Prescott at the helm last season. So I'm gonna rock with Dak, and I want y'all to remember, like, you owe Dak Prescott $59 million. You owe him $59 million right now, any damn way. So I need us to understand, like, you owe him $59 million. If you want to lower that cap hit in any kind of way, shape or form, you give him an extension. Because remember, it's not about how much the contract actually says. It's actually about the cap hits. So you just want to lower the cap hit. It could say $300 million, but you structure that, you stretch it out. He might not even make $30 million the first year of that deal. Freddie Morales said, "Hello, Henny. This may be a dumb question, but why does player gets paid after another player? It's just the way that the market works. A lot of times some people will wait for another player to get paid just so they can get a little bit more money. Like I told y'all, I think Dak Prescott was waiting for this shoe to fall before he got serious about his contract negotiations.
Yeah, I wouldn't even. You wouldn't even want Lamar didn't got paid. Like Justin got Dak gonna be the last one to get paid, and that's how you want to be. And look at Patrick go. Look at him go.
And I want y'all to remember this. Y'all can say what you want about Joe Burrow, like, well, he did this, and this. Well, Lamar Jackson has one career playoff win. He makes I don't know how much more money than Dak, and Justin Herbert ain't never won a playoff game, and he makes more money than Dak. So the market goes up. It doesn't really matter who you are. If you're the next person in line, you're going to get paid. And Dak Prescott happens to be the next person in line.
Hey, how many yards does Jamar Gibbs have right now?
No idea.
Can you tell me?
Let me see real quick, cuz I got you. You working on your ticket?
Hell yeah, I need Patrick Mahomes anytime score. Does that mean he can throw a touchdown? Or does it mean he got to actually run one?
I don't know. I thought anytime score would be like throwing a touchdown.
Hey, let me know in the comment box. Does an anytime score mean he got to run a touchdown, or that means he can throw a touchdown as well?
Gibbs got 18 yards on 3 carries.
Bruh, stop doing funny, stupid stuff.
Because the Cowboys ain't playing. They can do all the goofy stuff they want.
Oh, YouTube told me that it's both, and YouTube don't never lie, so that's what's up.
Good.
Well, we good. You got wide receiver playing quarterback, pitching it to another dude, that then puts the quarterback ball back to the. Stop, knock all that off, bruh. You telling me you've been waiting 6 months for this? Run, Patrick, run. Got him. So anytime score.
You see, and listen, Jason Michael said it is a rushing touchdown, so he just ran one in.
Man, this dude better not have put no goddamn Patrick Mahomes got to do a rushing touchdown on my ticket. I'm going to bust his head wide to the wide meat. Hold up.
Well, they said wide open touchdown.
Score 7-7. Was about to be.
Yep. So who caught that touchdown? Rice. Oh, that's the boy from SMU that Dak Prescott worked out with.
What's his name?
Rashee Rice. I actually thought the Dallas Cowboys would have drafted him. They had a pre-existing relationship.
How Dak know him?
They worked out together in the offseason.
Forwarded to an automatic voice.
I'm not sure.
You said they did what?
Worked out together in the offseason. Remember they had a picture together floating around?
Oh, okay. And this was before the draft, so he was a rookie. He just scored his first touchdown.
Yeah, this is his first career touchdown. So salute to him. Played at SMU. I was a little iffy on him.
Where'd he get drafted? Where'd he get drafted at?
I think it was a 3rd round pick. Let me take a look.
Oh yeah, Cowboys weren't drafting no receiver at 30.
I mean, they shouldn't have drafted no tight end at 2. So we'll talk about that at a different time. But shit, yeah, he was. Matter of fact, I'm mistaken. He was a 2nd round pick. So he went higher than I thought he would. He was the 55th overall pick. Never mind, Cowboy wasn't gonna give Rashee.
Nah, they paid good money for him.
Yeah.
But I will say this: what was your thoughts on Joe Burrow getting paid?
He earned every red cent. Because listen, dog, it was the Bengals. Like the Bengals ain't never been shit in my lifetime.
Never.
Ain't never been shit. Then he gets there. They go to a Super Bowl, his first healthy season, and then they go to an AFC Championship game the next year, and he got a winning record against Patrick Mahomes. All that shit. And I know this is a fun fact for a lot of y'all. You know I'm a stat guy.
What's his record versus Patrick Mahomes?
Like 3-1 in the regular season. No, 3-1. I think it's like 3-1 overall. Like postseason and regular season. Oh,
so last year when they beat him, that was the first time they had beat him?
Yeah. Also, he is Joe Burrow is technically the most accurate quarterback in NFL history right now. He has a higher career completion percentage than even Drew Brees, who was number 1.
Joe Beasley do?
Burrow.
Damn.
Joe Burrow has the, and listen, this is a small sample size, right? He ain't played long, but he currently has the NFL's best career completion percentage in league history.
What is that?
I'll pull it up for you. I'm glad you asked. We start talking numbers, my eyes.
I mean, he only played 2 full seasons, though, right? 2
full seasons, and he played like 2 full seasons and 7 games in his first season. Completion percentage, NFL all time. Yeah, so Joe Burrow.
I didn't know he was wet like that. Oh, I didn't know he was wet like that.
Joe Burrow's career completion percentage is 68.2. Drew Brees' career completion percentage, he's number 2, is 67.7. A surprising person on this list, Jimmy Garoppolo is the 3rd most accurate quarterback in league history at 67.6.
Yeah, because of percentages.
I mean, yeah, percentages. We all know he don't throw the ball down the field. He's probably the outlier on everybody else on here. Deshaun is on this list, but he ain't played a lot of football in the last 3 years. And of course, Dak Prescott's up here. Kirk Cousins. I mean, we in a passing league. You know what I mean?
Where Dak Peasy at?
You know my boy number 8.
So you got Joe Beat. You got Joe, not Joe. You got what's the boy named Jared Goff? 1st and 10. I think they're about to run the ball here.
They should. Remember, you were talking to me from the future. They just now kicking off.
Oh, these are damn.
Don't feel bad. They've been telling me I'm behind. I don't feel bad for me. My boy Connor in the chat box is even behind me.
Right. Hey, what number is Jamar Gibbs? Like, what the heck? How is he not getting the ball?
I don't know. Is he like number 10, right? Some shit like that.
He was a 1st-round pick.
I got another question. Chris Jones is in the stands eating chips and texting his side chick. I would run the ball every damn play until they stop me because they ain't stopped them running the ball yet.
Facts.
Because the first play of the game, they got 7 yards right up the middle, and then they threw the ball 2 times. It was 3 and out in their first series. So I don't understand it.
And Detroit is, I thought Detroit was going to really lean on running the ball, but they haven't really done that.
They should. And, the Detroit has one of the best offensive lines in the National Football League. So, they can run the ball whenever they want to. They just, like you said, they're choosing not to. So, good offensive line, no real push in the interior defense by them. 26 is Gil's number. Thank you. He said, who's going to run the ball behind Tony Pollard? Rico Dow, probably. I can see Rico Dow.
They ain't even giving this boy Gibbs the ball, man.
Yeah, he only got 3 carries. Surprisingly, he's averaging 6 yards a carry.
How many yards he got? 18?
18. I can't believe football's back though, man. It's like I'm in a dream.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy, man. Hey, how many people we got up in here watching? Can you go through the pages and let me know?
There's 66 people total. Hold that thought. Let me see this next play, and I'll tell you exactly how many people there are. Is that the tight end? We got suplex a yard short. Okay, so we got 33 people on my YouTube page, 22 on your YouTube page, and 22 on your Facebook page and 11 on your YouTube page. So we both got 33 on our platform, 66 total. So it's great.
Okay. Hey, make sure y'all hit that share button, man. We probably the only people that's live doing a watch party right now. Make sure you guys hit that share button. We're watching Detroit versus Kansas City Chiefs. First football game of the NFL season, man. Let's get it.
And remember, we play Detroit. And we play Detroit late in the season when a win against another NFC team goes a long way. So it's important for us to see.
They throwing the ball like it's crack rock. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, these were 2 of the most prolific passing offenses in the league last year. Kansas City averaged 413 yards through the air, and the Detroit Lions averaged 380. So Kansas City was first in passing yards per game, and Detroit was 4th in passing yards per game. Which is probably why they chose these 2 teams to be in the opener. They pass happy as hell and put up points.
Yeah, because neither one of these dudes' defenses is good, man. They just walking down. Well, they stopped the run right there.
Yes, Chiefs defense is Chris Jones. That's why I don't understand what the fuss was about in paying him, because they got nothing but rookies, second-year players, and average Joes on their team outside of Chris Jones and Nick Bowe.
Because for the most part, they're walking down the field. In Kansas City, they got a second first round pick cornerback out there in 22. For my money, they need to put Jamar Gibbs in, bruh. What is they doing?
What Gibbs numbers gotta look like?
Bruh, the Kansas City defense is trash, bruh. Either that or Detroit. That's why I ain't gonna lie. I took Detroit in them points.
Yeah, I took Detroit.
I also took Jamar Gibbs and they ain't playing them though, man. Stop playing.
Man. Who number 5 they got carrying the ball?
Montgomery.
They got I would have had Gibbs getting like 30 damn carries already. Remember we had that conversation about if Gibbs don't pan out, it might be over with for running backs.
I mean, if Gibbs and Bijan don't work out,
Boy, they already don't want to pay them boys.
is Jamar Gibbs hurt or something? Like, he's not getting any more carries. Like, what the hell is going on, man? Like, these dudes do not give a damn about my ticket, man. Like, it's ridiculous.
I know. They don't give a damn. Number 87 moving. Oh, they drafted his ass too. Laporta. I forget where he's from, but he won the tight end that got drafted this year.
Jared Goff, 8 of 11, 87 yards.
That's crazy. He started 3 of 6. That means he ain't missed a pass since then. He has not missed.
There we go, Gibbs. There we go. 2-6. That boy be sliding, boy. I like the way he run. I like the way that boy run. That boy slide, boy. That boy look like old cat, old cow. That's the piece of my cousin, man.
Indeed, man. R.I.P. that boy. He said he just made a play. First down, Gibbs. There you go.
That boy was sliding.
Man. Said Dan Campbell used to play with the Cowboys with the tuna. I remember that. Salute to everybody sliding in, man. Big H.
Oh my God, get on the ball. Get on the ball.
That doesn't sound good. It ain't happened on my page yet, so.
Bruh, I remember when Dan Campbell played for us. Just get on the ball.
Yeah, that was a dumb move. Hey, they've been talking about details.
The tight end hit the ball. Center hiked the ball too early.
You know, we be talking about details, man.
Hey, that might have killed this drive unless they can make up these 10 yards. That might have killed that drive. Uh-oh, that boy sliding. I like Gibbs, man. I like him, man. He remind me of Alvin Kamara. He remind me of Alvin Kamara.
I don't know.
Damn, they got the 10 yards right back. They got a 10-yard fumble recovery, gave it up the yards, and then Kansas City gave the yards right back to him.
That's the way of the world.
3rd and 10. Short pass again. Oh my God, these dudes, they don't want it. They don't want it. They don't want it. They don't want it.
They fumbled again?
They don't want it.
Now listen, you can't just be telling me shit from the future and not answer my questions.
They don't want it. Freaking Montgomery fumbled the ball, bro. They fumbled the ball twice on the same drive.
Well, aren't you glad we were not in the season opener? Because crazy shit happens in the season opener.
Wow. I mean, they literally fumbled the ball twice in the same series. They fumbled twice on the same drive.
Same drive.
Because they fumbled on 2nd down, they fumbled on 1st down, and they fumbled on 3rd down.
And what's even worse, they at least
that wasn't Gibbs. I thought, was that Gibbs? That wasn't Gibbs. I thought it was 5.
That was 0 that fumbled.
Yeah, 0. I mean, that was a wide receiver bubble, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that was a bubble screen. That was Reynolds, I believe, that fumbled that ball away. And what's worse is they took points off the board. They at least had the field goal in their back pocket.
Yeah, they at least had 3.
So yeah, that was horrible. Things like that is how you lose against Kansas City, because I don't think that they'll be stagnant the whole damn. And listen, they just drove the ball down the field. You know what I mean? I got questions about Detroit defense at this point now. I thought they would be a little bit better than this.
Yeah.
But hey, man, it's on commercial on my end. It's time to take a little quick little like break, man. I need everybody to hit the like button if you ain't hit the like button yet. I need everybody to hit that share button if you ain't hit the share button yet. I need you to slap that Eagles fan upside the head if you ain't slapped them yet. And if you ain't entered for a chance to win the copy of Madden 24, the Dallas Cowboys jersey, or the bobblehead, make sure you hit them cash apps. It's $5 a raffle entry. $sign Hennythemoor, or you can send super stickers or super chats.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Gibbs too. I wish we could have drafted the boy. Like the Dallas Cowboys, I understand why they didn't, but at the same time, like Gibbs was so good. But he wasn't on the board any damn way, so I can't cry over spilled milk.
Facts.
But boy, them running backs went early as hell, and folks were up here trying to mock Gibbs. That boy was off the board like 10 picks before we even thought about getting.
Yeah, the Cowboys weren't about to invest that. They weren't about to do that.
Nah, not after you just told Zeke you can't pay him.
All right, 1st and 10. They're gonna get maybe 2 yards.
Who ran the ball?
I don't even know. 97's nice though. He's in on a lot of plays.
Is that the defensive end?
Yeah.
No, this their first round pick from last year, the boy from Michigan. I can't remember his name. Can y'all tell me what they pass rusher name for Michigan is?
Aiden Hutchinson.
Thank you. Aiden Hutchinson. There you go. He said, "How y'all watching the game?" I'm watching it on Hulu. Hulu has live sports. That's my cheat code. And not really a cheat code because I'm like 4 years behind Wes. Like he's already in the 4th quarter. I'm still trying to see what's going on my end. You know what's even crazier?
What?
I pulled the stream up on my phone, and my phone is even faster than my stream on my laptop, just by a couple seconds.
Well, you gotta use your phone. It's that 4-minute mark. It's gonna be a low-scoring game.
Well,
I think them points gonna be good too, boy.
We'll see.
They need someone in the middle. Yeah, they do.
They got
Chiefs need to pay Chris Jones after this.
They need to pay Chris Jones because they run defense has been non-existent. Charlie Jones, what's up with you, man? David tapping in and showing love to the channel.
Joe Trantrine, appreciate you for sharing. Freddie, appreciate you for sharing. Hey, if you haven't hit that Cash App, man, if you have not hit that Cash App and you appreciate the content, please hit that Cash App. You got $sign Hennythemoor. You got $sign West Coast Cowboy, man. Also, I'm having a watch party this Sunday for Cowboys versus Giants, man.
Shay said you look tired, Ken folk.
No, just off that good. Off that good.
Yo, Dwayne Brown, what's up with you, my guy? They were tapping
B
in.
Breezy, what's up, baby?
Yeah, the game is on NBC.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. The days of watching the NFL for free is over. Yeah, better have an app. Listen to me. In 2023, you got to have your NBA, you got to have your NFL jersey, and you got to have an app to watch it on because the days of ways of watching the NFL for free is over. I mean, they was already over, but they over now.
Oh, yeah, it's a wrap. They do not give a damn either. Said Chris Jones and Michael Parsons need to be the highest paid defensive players to me instead of Nick Bosa. Nick nice though, so I ain't gonna say that. And he's the reigning defensive player of the year, so it's hard for him not to get his money. But I definitely
he led the league in sacks, if I'm not mistaken, man.
I believe he was the sack leader. So like he earned his money, but I definitely think Michael Parsons is going to eclipse him because he's earned his money too.
Man, the only thing about it though is like Bosa got paid without no drama, no anything. Just like whoop wham, thank you, ma'am. Go back to
Nah,
practice. You know what I'm saying?
he held out.
He did.
Yeah, they ended the holdout. He just
Okay,
got
okay.
signed. He got signed so late. He may not even play the first game. He signed so late. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
Patrick almost threw an interception.
He said Pat almost threw one.
Yeah, he missed. I know he missed Kelsey. Fourth and 5. Hey, listen. Lions defense held.
He said I got it on Peacock. You're telling me that they don't give a damn. Hey, listen. The Dallas Cowboys. It's gonna be. And listen, like I want y'all to put this in perspective. Nick Bosa is getting quarterback money. 35.
Wait, how much he got a year?
35. So what's Micah gonna get? 40?
Wait, he's making $35 million a year.
Yes. So what's Micah gonna get? 40?
Wow.
36? 35.5?
So is there already defensive players making $30 million a year?
No. The other defensive players were making 28. The guy before him was making 28.
Who was that?
Watt, TJ Watt, was making $28 million a year. Nick Bosa came through, dropped his nuts, and got the 35. Like nigga, we ain't doing 20s no more, man. It's all about them 30s.
That's what you do, man. Them dudes basically paid they played a defensive end quarterback money instead of playing an elite quarterback money.
Listen, they're gonna have to stick with Brock Purdy.
They ain't got no choice.
Listen, you get 3 years of Mr. Irrelevant money. That's the only way this shit doesn't fall through. Because you could pay everybody else, you ain't paying your quarterback. You could pay.
They gonna have a $35 million player on defense, and then if they had a quarterback that was, because $35 million is not even a lot of money for quarterback play anymore, right? Yeah. So it's like they could literally, if it don't work out with Brock Purdy, they'll literally have a $35 million freaking defensive player and some ridiculous amount, ridiculously overpriced quarterback at the same time. That's another reason why they had to get rid of Jimmy Garoppolo too.
Yep.
The 49ers need Brock Purdy to be a good quarterback for at least 2 years.
For at least 2.
Oh my God, bro. Run the damn ball. Oh, noodle arm, dude. Dude got the longest throwing motion I've ever seen in my life.
We told you they were gonna throw the ball. I don't even know why you let these people perplex you like this. So how much are the boys paying? Lance gonna make $5 million next year. He gonna be an expensive ass backup.
How much our backup making right now? Like 2?
2. He gonna make double. He actually gonna make.
He going down.
He gonna make more than double what Coop make.
He going down. I hope y'all boys took the under on this one.
Damn. So he wasn't thrown to nobody in particular.
He tried to step up in the pocket with a slow. Run the damn football, bruh. They didn't have 2 incompletions and a sack since I said it the first time.
It's killing their OC or what? Running the ball, man.
Man, your defense, your offense gave up the ball. Your offense gave up the ball. Then your defense went out there and forced a punt, and then you can't even get you don't get no positive yards on the drive, none.
Smoke 140 said, "Where is Lions wide receiver Williams at? He's suspended."
Yeah, he got suspended 2 games, didn't he?
First 6, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh damn, they hit him with the 6 piece. Oh, he was on that hard stuff.
Man, listen.
What the hell was he doing?
Jay Recruiter said Michael gonna get 40 and Dak gonna get 60. That's $100 million between 2 people.
No, I'm gonna tell you what the Cowboys really gonna do. The Cowboys are really going to talk Micah Parsons into getting paid the next year and then pay Dak this year. They're not going to pay. The Cowboys are not going to pay both those guys in the same year. They're not going to do it.
It's all good smoke one for you. I know you can't. I don't think you can.
Yeah, they're not gonna do both of them. They're gonna ask Micah to wait till next year, and they're gonna pay Dak this year.
Besides, because CeeDee Lamb is going to be an unrestricted free agent after this year. Well, after next year, he'll be an unrestricted free agent because we only got his 50
rolling.
year.
God damn.
Well, look at it this way: if the Chiefs win, it helps the Dallas Cowboys. You never want another NFC, you never want another NFC team to win. Even though I put money on this game. I put money on Detroit, damn it. That's the beautiful thing, and I'm putting a lot of money on the game. Like I ain't gotta duck no loan sharks or nothing.
How much you put on this game?
I put a little 30 piece on there.
I put it on my parlay.
I ain't made my parlay yet. I don't like having my parlay ruin the first fucking game. Oh Lord, forgive me. The first game, and then I gotta wait to Sunday sad and do a whole nother parlay over again. So I bet on Thursday night games separately, and then all my stuff is gonna happen on Sunday. It's gonna happen on Saturday and Sunday. I'm gonna have a parlay for the college games. I'm gonna have a parlay for the NFL games.
Who Arkansas playing?
Kent State. Nobody important. We should win, even though Rocket Sanders probably ain't gonna play. They say Rocket Sanders has some kind of injury. All right, Top Shotter said he put a bill on it. He had a bill on Detroit. And listen, it's not that Detroit can't beat the Kansas City Chiefs. If they were running the ball, they'd probably be up by a score or two right now.
Somebody said it's going to be hard to ask Micah Parsons to wait. They don't got to ask Micah Parsons to wait. They just got to not pay him. Micah Parsons doesn't have any choice in when he gets paid. The Cowboys control his contract for the next 2 years. And theoretically, they control his contract for the next 3. So they don't even got to ask Micah anything. Yeah, Micah would be mad, but he ain't not going to not come to work. He might, though.
Yeah, we see what's happening with Chris Jones, but Micah ain't got that kind of money just yet. Because Chris Jones is on.
Exactly. Micah ain't got that type of money in his bank account right now, though.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Micah loves the organization, but he also loves his mama and his daddy. That man daddy said that Michael Parsons is going to make $200 million. That man daddy said it. That boy brother came out, said he finna get that bag. So and listen, when it comes down to that contract, they can't even ask that man to take no team friendly.
Ball in the air. Ball in the air. Listen to me. I don't give a damn about pissing off Micah Parsons. Zach Martin was pissed off. And guess what? He came to work when it was time to come to work. If in Micah Parsons' third year, the only thing he can do is not come to work. And guess what? He's the one that's not going to get paid.
And, if you miss a certain amount of games, then they control your rights additional year. That's one thing that people do not understand. So Micah Parsons is under contract this year, the year after that,
and then you can franchise tag him.
No, because we got a 5th-year option. He's a first-round pick. So
that's what I meant. That's what I meant to say.
Then you can franchise tag his ass. So you actually control Michael Parsons the next 4 years if you include this year.
Mm-hmm.
He said exactly. Zach Martin brought his ass to work after that ink dried though. And Zach Martin been in the league for 100 years. I want y'all to remember this. Zach Martin.
That's holding.
Zach Martin was mad about his current money and his current status. When he signed the contract, he was the highest paid off guard in the league. He just no longer wasn't. So he had bank to sit his ass at home. You know what I'm saying? Like it's easier to hold out on your second contract than it is to hold out on your first one.
Facts.
So now Zach Martin probably at the age where he got money put back for retirement. Like he done played a long ass time. The Lions D looks good occasionally. I ain't gonna say they look good. They look good occasionally. Cause I don't know what the hell they doing. He said that was definitely a hold. 5-tie champ, I might agree with you. Carl Main, what's good, family? Solar Warden. What's up, man? He said easy call. I know.
Aiden Hutchinson's nice though.
I like him. He definitely looked like somebody.
He rocking their tackles, bro.
He definitely looks like somebody been putting in a lot of work in the off season.
He's a second year dude.
This is second year. If I'm not mistaken, he was defensive rookie of the year last year, wasn't he?
All right, Devontae Smith got to get bigger clothes in 2023. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, he had 9.5 sacks. And this is crazy. He had 3 interceptions as a defensive end.
Taking them screenplays.
So yeah, he didn't make the. Oh, that's right. Sauce Gardner was the rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year. Duh.
Got him. Whoa! Freaking Pat mother freaking Mahomes.
What he done did now?
I don't know. Dallas, listen to me. God is definitely a Cowboy fan, but his favorite quarterback is Patrick Mahomes. God damn.
He gave that man every tool in the box.
Oh my God, bro. Detroit.
I ain't seen it yet.
I ain't never said this in a football game, but Detroit need a timeout. Detroit need a timeout, boy. That was nice. He got that in there.
Oh, you talking about the number 11?
Come on, Pat, run in so I can get my parlay, boy.
Man, hand it to Pacheco so I can get my fantasy team.
Wide freaking open. Wide freaking open.
Let's do another touchdown.
Wide open.
Who caught the touchdown?
Number 81. Freaking sidearm, bro.
Bell don't even catch pass.
He caught that one.
Oh shit.
That boy sidearmed that mug, bro.
Wide open.
Yeah, man.
I guess when you're a blocking tight end, they never pay attention to you when you slide out.
He throwing a cuss.
We had Blake Bell. Yes, we did. We had Blake Bell for like a year. I forget which year it was. But yes, he is a former Dallas Cowboy. I don't think he caught a single pass when he was with us. We used him for what he was good at.
KC balling, but Detroit interior line, their interior defensive line is trash. Like they got nice pass rush, but Patrick Mahomes getting the ball off before Hutchinson. I mean, the first little half, Hutchinson was rocking that freaking defensive tackle. I mean, that damn them tackles. But now he just getting the ball out quick, and now it's Hutchinson's almost don't have. And I say he ain't have no effect that last drive because he just kept on getting the ball out quick.
It said, "Get a TO, baby, get a TO." It said another former Cowboy, yeah. Well, he only stopped by for a cup of coffee. I can't really say he's a former Dallas Cowboy. He came through for a second. You know what I'm saying? Like he showed up.
He don't know. He don't know nobody. No, he don't owe nobody no money. You know what I'm saying? You ain't want to hear that damn long.
Say, do we think you should trade Waddle for a CD? It depends, dog. That's a tough one. You doing fantasy? I think they both have close to the same amount of yardage. CD because of the pure volume of catches, and Waddle because he's going to break a bunch of plays.
I also think CD was going to get more touchdowns.
How many touchdowns you think CD gets this year?
10. Because I think he's going to be. I think he's going to get a red zone shot. I think he's going to get a red zone. You know what I'm saying?
Like you get a couple red zone fades every game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd probably be the best bet since we ain't got a bruiser. Unless y'all believe Hunter Lukey gonna have like 10 rushing touchdowns at the end of the year. So I especially see some jump balls. Hey, I can see Michael Gallup's touchdowns going up too. He definitely is like Dak's favorite fade guy. Fade jump ball guy in the end zone. I can see that. So Waddle had 8 last year and CD had 9. So
that's what I said. That's yeah. And think about this. See, I would say go with CD because CD didn't have Dak for 5 games too.
Yep. He said so. Eli got both. So you got Hill and Waddle. Who you already got the number 1 wide receiver. You might as well go get another number 1 wide receiver. You're playing fantasy, right? So, you know, in the games that Waddle goes off, there's a chance that Hill doesn't go off. So, you know, you might as well have Hill, who's number 1 on his team, and then get CD Lamb, who's the number 1 on his team. So yeah, you might as well go ahead and make the trade then. If you got Hill and Waddle, then you know move Waddle and get the another number 1 wide receiver.
I mean, it ain't gonna hurt you. You got names at that point.
He said, Cooks. I got Cooks on my fantasy team. Now, see, I made a horrible mistake and I drafted Travis Kelce first. So I missed out on like Jamar Chase and shit like that because I wanted Kelce because he always goes crazy. Just for him to turn around and not play this game. So I had to swap Travis Kelce out. I didn't trade him. I just put him on the bench. But I got Evan Ingram as my starting tight end this week.
Who we play for?
And then the Jags.
Who they play this week?
The Colts.
He might help you out. He ain't gonna give you Travis Kelce numbers, but
nah, nobody gonna give Travis Kelce's number. But you know, I got Calvin Ridley. I got Chris Olave. I got Jackson Smith and Jigba. I got Pacheco. I got Charbonnet. I'm trying to see what the hell is. I got Dak at quarterback. I had to look at my lineup. But yeah, they wore out the quarterbacks. They wore out everything before I got them. James and Cal, he said his golf throwing motion slow, ugly. I know, Eli. If you ain't got Travis Kelce or Kittle, like it's really hard to pick up a tight end.
All right, 22 seconds.
How far away are they?
They should get a field goal out of this. If they need at least 30 more yards. But they should get a field goal out of this. They had 22 seconds, 2 field goals.
This man finna throw a pick 6. This type of shit Jared Goff does. So we're getting very close to halftime. Somehow Kansas City is still beating the Detroit Lions, despite not having their best offensive player or their best defensive player.
That was false start.
He said Ingram will get a red zone touchdown. That what Triple D says. Carl, man. Mark Andrews a good pickup too. I be forgetting about Mark Andrews.
That's how you make men happy. If a man truly believes in one thing.
All right.
All right, let's go. Let's see what they do.
They ain't got no timeouts while they doing all this in the middle shit.
Come on, he going deep. Ah, that was the one. They ain't gonna get no points.
Hail Mary time.
They ain't get no points.
Well,
Hey, since I'm on my phone, I'm gonna go down on halftime so I can charge it.
I'll go.
And these dudes they knocked the ball out of their hands. He knocked that shit right out the air. He almost threw a pick six right now, bro. Like literally, he almost threw a pick six at 56.
Yeah, you Special K said at the same time. I told you he gonna try to throw a pick six. Triple D said any update on Tyler Smith? Not really. He didn't practice. You know, they say he's optimistic. You know the talk they give.
All right, I'm gonna see you when the halftime come back.
All right, that's about it, man. So that's that boy West, man. You know, he slid in here. He'll be back at the halftime, of course. But what are your overall thoughts, man, so far about the game? A little dry, a little boring, but it's NFL football, so I'm happy that it's on. Play calling for the Detroit Lions. Let me just start with that. It has been abysmal at best. It has not been good. Now the Lions, you know, have an obvious weakness that they can exploit against the Kansas City Chiefs. Chris Jones is not in the middle of that defense. You know, they're doing pretty good on the ground when they actually run the ball. They refusing to run the ball. It's still a close game. They can run the ball they want to. It's a one possession game, but you know they have refused to do so. The Kansas City Chiefs have not stopped them from running the ball. They have stopped themselves from running the ball. They have stopped themselves. So let's take a look at the team stats up to this point. Detroit has 56 rushing yards at this point. They have 132 passing yards for a total of 188. Kansas City Chiefs has 197 total passing yards. Total yards, 147 passing yards, and 50 rushing yards. Detroit is averaging 4.9 yards per play, and Kansas City is averaging 7 yards per play. Detroit has 12 first downs. Kansas City Chiefs has 10. Detroit is 2 of 7 on third down. Kansas City Chiefs are 5 of 7. And let's point out that they are losing the turnover battle. They have lost a fumble, and Kansas City has not turned the ball over. Detroit is actually winning time of possession 17 minutes and 50 seconds to 12 minutes and 10 seconds, yet they are down. The biggest difference in this game is the red zone fumble by Detroit. So, you know, This could easily be a 10-14 game or a 10 or a 14-14 game. But they fumbled the ball away and fumbled away the opportunity. They have refused to run the ball consistently, even though they're running the ball very, very effective. So it is what it is. They dug this hole for themselves. We're gonna figure it out. Willie said Mahomes can make the ball being around players. Y'all ever seen Wanted when they were out there curving bullets? So, that's what you made me think of when you said that he can make the ball, being around folks. They were out there bending bullets around corners and stuff. It was crazy, but it was lit. KC taking what the defense is giving them. Defense is giving them entirely too much, and that's the problem. That these are very limited pass catchers right now. These are very limited pass catchers that they got. Now, don't get me wrong. I like Rashee Rice. I like Kadarius Toney. I like Sky Moore. But without Travis Kelce out there, I did not really expect the Kansas City Chiefs to move the ball in the manner they've moved the ball up to this point. I did not expect them to move the ball the way they moved the ball. Neither team defense is good. They ain't showed that they good up to this point. They have not shown that they're good up to this point. But hey, man, since it's halftime right now, y'all make sure, to make sure that you share the content, like the content, man. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share the content at least 6 times. Make sure that you slap that Lions fan, that Eagles fan, that Giants fan, Commanders fan, slap them all up. 49ers fan, slap them all the hell up. And also make sure you hit that Cash App with that Super Chat for an opportunity, to win one of these 3 prizes, man. Let me see. Here we go. So make sure you hit the Cash App with a Super Chat to win one of these 3 prizes, man. Giving away a copy of Madden 24, a Dallas Cowboys jersey, and a Dallas Cowboys bobblehead. Raffle ends on November the 1st. So get your entries in while you can, man. $5 a pop for raffle entries. So salute to y'all, and thank y'all for supporting the content and the liquor store, man. He said it's tough when Mahomes starts breaking the pocket. I know that's a very underrated aspect of Patrick Mahomes' game when you think about it, man. When you think about Patrick Mahomes, you think about the arm talent, the arm angles, throwing out platform. People forget that he's a very mobile guy. Like, he's a very mobile quarterback. He does not mind taking off running for first down or touchdowns, man. What Eastside? What the hell they got to do with anything? He said if Mahomes is playing like this, Mahomes done threw 2 touchdowns. Patrick Mahomes done threw 2 touchdowns, and he does not have his best offensive player. So Mahomes looks fine. I don't know why y'all act like there isn't a difference in between Madden and a real life game, man. Y'all gotta chill out, Eastside. You gotta chill out, Eastside. Said, how are our tight ends going to look Sunday? They'll be fine. I don't expect them to be heavily involved in the game like that. I expect us to throw the ball to the wide receivers more than to the tight ends. I expect us to lean on a running game. I expect us to utilize play action. I don't really expect a large doses of tight ends for us. Now, if they're getting open, they're getting open. Dak Prescott like the mismatch, sure, throwing the ball. But going into this game, I think CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks will be the 2 featured players on offense. CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks will be the 2 featured players on offense, in my opinion. Exactly. That last year was not the norm for Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott is a quarterback that has one of the best touchdown to interception ratios in league history. He only has 65 career interceptions over his first 7 years. He has one of the best completion percentages in league history, one of the best passer ratings in league history. So Dak Prescott is a super solid quarterback. He's a great quarterback. So, disregard the negative, remarks and the slander that's thrown his way. Dak Prescott is a great quarterback that gets entirely too much, hate and scrutiny just based on the team that he plays for. Because I promise you, if he played for the Dolphins or he played for the Colts or, a different team that wasn't always in the spotlight like the Dallas Cowboys, they would love him. Triple D's, hey, he said I'd have sold that boy some Mad Dog. Man, Eastside over there drinking moonshine. He gotta be drinking some moonshine. He drunk as hell. That boy drunk as hell. Exactly. Every quarterback throws interceptions. That's part of the job title, man. Patrick Mahomes is gonna throw double-digit interceptions. Aaron Rodgers is probably gonna throw double-digit interceptions. Joe Burrow. If you're a good quarterback, you're gonna throw the ball. You're gonna throw picks. In 17 games, of course, you're gonna throw an interception. Of course, you're gonna throw a pick. So they sit up here talking about the Dallas Cowboys and the Giants game coming on Sunday night. I'm lit, man. I'm ready for this game, dog. I'm ready for this Dallas Cowboys versus Giants game. Also, I think Cash App is jacked up right now. I'm seeing reports online that Cash App is jacked up. So if you're going to send donations, oh wait, I think it's fixed now. Never mind. I think it's fixed now. He said our cheap ass Thunderbird, and at halftime they are talking about Dak. We're America's team, man. What else? The game is boring because the Dallas Cowboys ain't playing. We don't have an emotional attachment to the game. When we watch other teams play, we're just watching football. When we watch the Dallas Cowboys play, we're watching must-see TV. We're watching cinema. We done invested in jerseys and, memorable paraphernalia and memorabilia and all kind of different things, man. I don't know if mine down, but just to be safe, man, if y'all seeing raffle entries for right now, send them through the super chat, because I think Cash App is jacked all the way up. I think Cash App is jacked all the way up still. Yeah, I believe it's down too. My boy said CD going beast mode, of course. He's an 88, man. He's proven now that he's the number one wide receiver. What's good, DC for Life, Texas? I appreciate you for sliding in and rocking with us, my boy. So y'all don't touch Cash App right now. Okay, cool. Daisy Clark said she sent me a Cash App and it's pending. Okay. Yeah, I think it's down. So for right now, man, matter of fact, I'm gonna make a note of everybody Cash App that I do receive since it is down. And in the meantime, if you want to get raffle entries in, you can just send them through the super chats or the super stickers. Because Cash App be tripping sometimes. Freddie Morales, people always call a team like a team. Their opinions are irrelevant. Opinions of the the other guys are irrelevant. Hold on, this West Coast calling me. Let's see what Cuz talking about. What's up, man? Let me call dude back. Nah, it's not back on yet. All right. Oh, also, Cash App is down right now, Cuz. Bet. Doesn't being irrelevant mean that no one talks or thinks about you. Exactly. Now, see, whether we win or not, the Dallas Cowboys are relevant, right? Because remember, 2020 we won 6 games, and we were being talked about. It's being talked about, all the time. We were a 6-win team, and we were the top of the discussion. We were a 4-win team the year Tony Romo got hurt in 2015. And I think we were a 4-win team, and we were the top of the discussion. So, we've always been relevant. We're the biggest brand in the NFL. We're relevant. We're relevant. Now, they don't like that we're relevant, but we're relevant. And Lord knows I will be unbearable if we win this 6th championship. All right, so a friend sent you 130 today, and it's showing that it's been sent, and it's still showing on my... Damn. All right, so Kansas City, okay. All right, let me text Cuz, let him know. All right, so halftime is over. Detroit just kicked the ball to Kansas City. Oh, that's crazy. People don't even realize one of the best defenses to ever step foot on the field would be Sunday night against the Giants. A storm is coming. A storm is coming both literally and figuratively, because I believe it's supposed to rain. I believe it's supposed to be heavy rain Sunday night. At least that's what the report is. It might change between now and then, but I think it's supposed to rain. All right, 2nd and 8. Let's see what they do. All right, Pacheco. Oh, nice play, Pacheco. Nice play, Pacheco. And you're on my fantasy team, so all these little yards you get go a long way with me. Yeah, you only gave me 4 points so far, so hopefully Zach Charbonnet has a better outing than you do. Man, they took my boy out the game. Took my boy out the game. King Kaiser said heavy rain for touchdown from Dak. Of course, HCM, how do you feel about the O-line depth and injuries right now? It's not ideal, but I feel more confident about our O-line depth, right now than I did when we first went to the season. Like, I like TJ Bass, I like Awesome Richards, so I think we're good. I like our top 7 offensive linemen, and then I have question marks after that. But it's fine. It's better than most teams. It's not perfect, but it's better than most teams. They not calling nothing. Boys win the Super Bowl, I might get thrown out my house.
Got him.
What's up, man?
What's up with you? They stopped him. It's gonna be a low scoring game. Can you see me?
No, I can't see anything. I'm talking to Wesley Snipes right now. Jawan Taylor. Can you hear me? Okay, now I can see you, my boy.
14-7.
14-7. And hey, that's a big defensive stand for them. If
Huge, bruh.
If Kansas City would have went down there and made it a 2-score game, we might have got it away from them boys. They already don't want to run the ball.
Yeah, I was just about to say, if Kansas City goes down there and scores, that's pretty much game because freaking Detroit is their offense. Unless they do something different, man. Like if their defense is definitely keeping them in this game. Like you have Patrick Mahomes only scored 14 points at home.
So far. The scary part about it is that 14 can turn to 30 so quick.
Real quick.
Especially if you don't move
at home.
At home, and you mess around, give them a short field or something, especially where you at right now, you don't move the ball. You got to punt that ball away, boy. Or turnover, because they already shown they'll put the ball on the ground. He said the right tackle has false started every play for Kansas City.
Hey, that's what I said a couple minutes ago. I was like, false start.
I think that's Jawan Taylor ass. You know who else false starts every time, but nobody thinks about it?
True.
Trent Williams.
Either that or he just has a really fast jump.
Man, hell nah. Trent be moving his ass off, man.
Hey, Jalen Ramsey's done for the year, right?
No, Jalen Ramsey, he might be done for the year, but he can come back in December. They're gonna wait. They're gonna reevaluate him in December. He gonna miss majority of the year, but they talking about him coming back in December. Hey Wes, you notice the difference when we watch other teams and when we watch our own team?
Super. Like the excitement is not there.
Yeah, the excitement is not there because I don't really give a damn what happens with Detroit or Kansas City. Like I'm not emotionally invested. I wish I could watch my team like that. You know what I'm saying? But it takes me like
so it benefits the Cowboys for who to win this game?
Kansas City.
Why Kansas City?
Detroit is in the NFC. So you want every NFC team to lose. So when it comes down to standings, since a lot of us think Detroit is going to win their division,
that drop the ball, man.
That means they'll be a top 4 seed. So when you go for seeding, you need the other NFC teams to take losses.
These dudes are going to throw the ball on every play.
I'm not sure why.
Draft a running back in the first round, throw the ball on every play.
And you're not even throwing it to the running back. Like you can at least get the man the screen. Damn.
2nd and 10, he's for sure throwing. Oh, he runs it this time. And they get a yard. Boring.
All right, 3rd and 9. Let's see what
The flags.
Huh? This fool dropped the ball.
I know Dan Campbell's better this than what they did last season. They put out 30 more forward points. This game, they only turned over 14 so far.
I mean, the defense is much improved. They when they got that boy C.J. Gardner-Johnson, they made some moves to get better. It's just not equating to them being better right now on the field. Do they not like Jahmyr Gibbs?
Oh my God. Offsetting penalties. Penay Sewell, come on, bro, chill out.
He need to be careful. He just missed most of last year with a pec injury. He don't need to be doing no extra activity.
He got mad because he got threw down to the ground by a linebacker.
Come on, Penny.
He gonna try to kill somebody on this next play, though. Watch.
Yes, Special K. We could have drafted Nick Bolton. We chose somebody we would not name over him in a particular draft. But you can't cry over spilled milk.
Ah, boring ass offense, bro. Boring ass offense. Boring, bro.
Yeah, because Freddie Morales, the first thing that decides the seeding is the overall record. If you have the best record in the NFC, then you automatically, have the best, the best seeding. And then it comes down to, conference, conference record, like opponent record after that. So yeah, so just rule of thumb, I want the NFC to lose anytime that they can lose. If they are playing rock, paper, scissors, I want the Boys to lose. He said, what's up with Tyron? He has a small grade ankle sprain. No new news right now. He'll probably play. Remember what I told y'all about when you incentivize people to play? He'll find the strength somewhere to take his ass out there and play. Because his money is tied to him playing this year.
And it's tied to as many games he plays.
Exactly. So, he is going to heal like Wolverine to get out there and get that bag. We talk about him.
He's at least going to try to play on it.
Yeah, he's going to try to play. He might lead the game 30 times like Amari Cooper used to do when he played through his injuries. But, he's going to at least go out there and try. And that's all I need from him. If you give me a couple good reps, Tyron, I'm fine with it. As long you get that shit healed and handled before the playoffs.
Yeah, but I mean, another thing too, because of the Cowboys and their incentive, because of the way his contract's incentive too, that means also the Dallas Cowboys have a financial reason not to play him too, though. So
works both ways. So he might push the play, and they might say we good. We got him and him over there. They good. And listen,
but I think imagine not having Tyron Smith or Tyler Smith.
Listen, I think the Dallas Cowboys at some level want to see Austin Richards and TJ Bass because it's cheaper to keep a 5th round rookie, than continue to keep Tyron Smith in their eyes. So, they can find somebody that can do his job for slave labor. I'm sure they go with it. Why you think they love guys like Josh Ball? He's horrible, but they want somebody to hit. They want to hit on somebody.
And then on the offensive line, you can hide mediocre players around good players because there's 5 guys that create basically one unit.
Mm-hmm. I know it doesn't seem like that because we saw the Chaz Green debacle back in the day. So I know people automatically think that you're a bad offensive line player, you automatically get exposed. But you can hide people, you can give them help, you can chip on their side, all kinds of shit. He said we got to do something about that situation, though. He is a huge liability. You talk about with his health, or you talk about somebody else? If they both out, that left side exposed, man, I like our left side even without them there. Y'all just seen them boys move the starting defensive lineman in the preseason.
Good play. 46 defense has made a really good play.
Indeed. Hold on, man. My boy DC for Life Texas asked for prayers, man. He said, prayers, please, for my wife and my whole family. Don't mean to go to the liquor store to ask for prayers, but I'm here at ER with my wife. Hey, man. God, Father God, please protect and watch over my brother DC for Life Texas. I pray whatever situation that he's in, that you bring him through it, Lord. I pray for the health and the healing of his wife and his family, Lord. Please be with him and guide him, Lord. And stay with him through his trying times, God. And we uplift our brother, Father God. In Jesus' name that we pray. Amen.
Amen.
He said blue leg to the right all night.
Shot the
Yeah,
skeleton
man.
you're looking like a straight cop. Look like a corrections officer.
He's in a correction officer. Oh, hey, I like the Jack Campbell coming out of college.
Wow. You gonna like this too. You gonna like this too. You gonna like this too.
Hold on, I'm waiting. You know I'm about a year behind you, so don't say nothing. I ain't even got the chat pulled up.
You gonna like this. Kickball. Now I want to know: are they gonna put this on Patrick, or are they gonna put this on the receiver?
I don't even be on Instagram. You always find something picky.
I wonder who they gonna put that on.
I'm not even.
Wowzers.
You see that pass was behind him a little bit. That's a pick six, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a pick six. All right. Yeah, so score is 14-14. I'm curious in the comment, but I'm curious who they gonna put that. Who the I don't even. I know what Cowboy fans are gonna put it on. I know, you know what I'm saying. It's the ball fault, West Coast. Okay.
It's the ball.
It had too much air in it. But I'm just saying, a game like this, they would be blaming that on Dak 100%.
They always do.
Like 100. Dak had 6 of those last year. What's up, man? We watching this thing, man. He says the interception was Dak's fault. That interception was Dak's fault. Facts. That was definitely Dak's fault. Definitely. Because that's exactly how the world would see it if that would have happened for the Dallas Cowboys. I felt you on it out on the Instagram one. Sky Moore been sleepy. First round pick wide receiver last year out of Maryland. Oh, Scooter Magruder just said that. Yeah, Scooter, he a real Cowboy fan. He a real live Cowboy fan. He one of us Cowboy fans. Brian Branch just got him a pick 6 off Patrick Mahomes in his big helmet. Appreciate you, Raymond. Cowboys fans ain't gonna keep the same energy when their favorite quarterback throws hella interceptions. Dak don't throw hella interceptions, so like 15 in a 17 game season. And people say, "Oh, they only played 11 games." Yeah, but he also missed 5 games with a broken hand. Jack Campbell's nice. Number 45, he's nice. First round linebacker, first round pick linebacker. He nice though. Western Michigan, my bad. What up, dude? Patrick Mahomes throw all the way across his body. He the only person in the NFL that can do that. So all the way across his body. Yeah, they do, King. You know, Josh Allen isn't a Dallas Cowboy, too. That boy threw that ball all the way across his body.
All right, I'm back.
All right, my boy.
All right.
Detroit Lions defense got a gang of first round, second round picks on it, too.
They've been
Number
trash.
45.
Huh? They've been trash for 100 years. So, you know, I bet they do got a bunch of good talent on that line. They earned it. When you're bad for a long time and you actually hit on your draft picks, it does pay dividends.
All right, 1st and 10. 14-14. This game might be won by a kick. Patrick Mahomes going deep, and nobody is there. He's going to throw another interception in a minute. All right, come on. All right, it's 3rd down, man. It's gonna be a defensive game for sure. I mean, it already is. (14-14). 28 total points. 3rd and 4. It's a big 3rd and 4 right here. Let's see if Detroit can get these dudes off the field, because if they stop this 3rd and 4, they're gonna punt.
They have no choice.
Nope. 3rd and 8, didn't it? The defense held.
Detroit trying to show some life, man.
That boy Aiden Hutchinson's nice. That's why I be trying to say, bro. Like, people get mad when I say this, and I be like, damn, bro. Every team has their version of a Micah Parsons, bro. Like, Micah is definitely special, but every team is trying to have their version of a Micah Parsons. Like, you have to, bro. These dudes are passing the ball way too much, bro. And they moving this dude, Aiden Hutchinson, around, boy. They have the C version. What you talking about? Triple D.
You talk about the you say everybody has a version of Michael Parsons. Said they have the C version.
Yeah. I mean, to keep it real with you, man, I don't think the Cowboys, like these other teams, they be wanting their guys to have 18, 19, 20 sacks. I don't think the Cowboys want Michael Parsons to have that. Like, I think it's too much, because if you did, you wouldn't have, I mean, I love Dorrance Armstrong, but you wouldn't have other guys that are taking sacks from him off the team.
We'll see how it works out. I'm sure the Dallas Cowboys, don't want it, but at the same time, he's still making first team all pro selections. So him not getting the sacks don't matter. He's still being considered one of the best defensive players in the league. So that
Fact.
plan doesn't really benefit the Dallas Cowboys. He's still getting the notoriety, and you just getting less production trying to give the sacks to other people.
Yeah, but he didn't win it though. He didn't win it. He got
He didn't win.
recognized.
He didn't win Defensive Player of the Year. He making these All Pro teams.
Oh yeah. Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I said it's being.
I mean, the All Pros is what you should get paid off of, not the awards. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because people get gypped in awards all the time.
Exactly. Yeah, J-Man said the sacks definitely help with Defensive Player of the Year.
But think about this: Robert Quinn had 18.9 sacks 2 years ago, and nobody cared. He got traded the next year to Chicago. I mean, to Philly.
Mm-hmm.
So you do gotta kind of be a complete player, and Mike is definitely a complete player. Oh, we don't want me to do that.
What's up, cuz?
Sorry, I accidentally hit the wrong button. That's not Chicago's fault. That's not his fault. Chicago only won 2 games.
Right.
Oh, Jamar, he gone. Nope, he gonna get 6 yards. He remind me of Alvin Kamara. They don't let him get a freaking feel of the game though. He got 1 play, then he out. 1 play, then he out. 1 play, then he out. Play action pass. Throwing the ball deep. There you go. Detroit's moving. I didn't know St. Brown Amon-Ra was as nice as he is, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride hard. Didn't he have like 1,100 yards last year or something?
Where he got of? What college?
I have no idea. Let me see.
He got 5 receptions, 66 yards. Throw it.
Yeah, he had 1,161 yards and 6 touchdowns last year.
Here, how many years he been in the league?
His rookie year was 2021, so it's just his 3rd year.
Out of where?
USC.
Oh yeah, duh.
He had 900 yards his rookie year, and then he had 1,161 yards last year.
Yeah, he that dude. He's
a good player, man. You know, people give him a hard time, call him slot boy and stuff. Like there's something wrong with being a slot receiver. I never knew that.
Why he only plays slot or what?
He played majority of the time in the slot, but shit. So does
What's the problem with that though?
There's no problem in my opinion. Cooper Kupp played majority of his snaps in the slot, and people swore he was the best wide receiver in the league. CeeDee Lamb plays majority of his snaps in the slot, and he 88. We know that we know what he is. He's an all pro.
I know, so that's why I was saying, what was the problem?
I don't know. People are simple minded.
All right, 2nd and 8. Kansas City is they about to pass. All right, they didn't pass the ball 50,000 times. Playing on the outside is hard. Hell no. Playing on the inside is harder. I feel you on that, Special K. Playing on the inside is way harder because you have way more talented receivers on the inside. I mean, talented corners on the inside.
That is very true.
Oh my God! If y'all don't, Just a dumbass play, bruh. It's 3rd and 3, and you're going to limit your play call to one dude getting the ball.
They like I said, man, they do it to themselves.
All right, ball's going to be stopped on the 10-yard line. Lions just shooting themselves in the feet, bro, with these dumbass play calls. They're going to try to run the same ghost screen that they ran to a wide receiver. They ran it on 1st down. They try to run that same play on the 3rd and 3 play. It's like it's 3rd and 3. You don't limit yourself to one guy. Screen plays are designed for one person to get the ball. That's it. So if he get fall down or something like that, everybody got to improvise. You don't want to limit yourself to one guy getting the ball on 3rd down.
Giants defense is gonna have to win the game. I mean, Lions defense is gonna have to win the game. They already tied it up.
Like they didn't held Patrick Mahomes on the 14 points. They got you a touchdown. Your defense then scored. Like, to be honest with you, Detroit should win this game. If Detroit doesn't win this game, they should look at themselves if they drop this game, because you guys dropped this game. Your defense scored as many points as your offense did.
Multiple opportunities. Because remember,
multiple opportunities.
They fumbled in the red zone. They should be up. If they had just kicked the field goal instead of fumbling the ball away in the red zone, they would be up 17-14 right now, or 21-14 right now. Everything else played out the same way.
All right, let's go.
I wonder what Pat's overall numbers looking like right now.
All right, let's go, man. Let's go. I'm ready for my team to play, man.
Me too.
I'm ready for my team to play. 2 games. The one. What's a game that you want to watch? There we go. Cowboys versus Giants. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm ready for that shit, dog.
What's a game outside of our game that you want to watch? That you want to watch on Sunday?
Zeke versus Philly.
Me too.
Yeah, definitely want to see.
I think every time the Patriots play a divisional opponent, I'm gonna want to watch, because we're gonna want them to beat them. I want Zeke to beat the Giants. I want him to beat Philly, and I want him to beat Commanders. I want them to go 3-1 versus the NFC East.
With the only loss coming against us, you damn right.
2nd and 7. Chiefs' offense is definitely different without Kelsey. Patrick Mahomes better get his butt down. Shoot, we got to come on Sunday night. Shoot. I'm just happy we ain't got to play Monday night, because that would have been horrible, bro.
Stressful.
Had to wait all Sunday, watch all that game, to wake up the next day and wait all day again.
I know, bro. I'm really happy. I mean, I'm so anxious to watch my team play. You know, it could have been tonight, but at the same time, I didn't want that pressure on my team.
Here you go. Baby. Baby. Can you get him, please? Huh? Second and 1. They got the first down, though. Chiefs are running the ball now.
As they should.
Chiefs got a pass rush. It's just they're getting the ball out so quick. It's just non-existent because Hutchinson had an effect on the game at the beginning of it. All right, 1st and 10. Naked bootleg. He going up top. Oh, that's going to be pass interference. Dummy. Even I saw that, bro. You were all on his back, bro. You were all on his back. Yeah, that was pass interference.
Well, Kansas City, they might get points off this one.
Like, bro, you're hella there early. Right there is pass interference.
And he looked around like he ain't did nothing.
Nothing. Like, bro, you know you got there early. He ain't even have to touch him. He could have just rode him.
Yeah, it's pass interference, dog.
Oh my God, this mother.
Dog, Watson was not.
Damn, look at Teddy Bridgewater.
It's way too much contact. He put both hands on his back and really brought him down before the ball even got there. He was going down before the ball got there.
All right, 1st and 2. And they dropped it. 1st and 2, I'm taking a shot to the end zone at least. 2nd and 2, I would have took a shot to the end zone. I would have took a shot to the end zone. It's 1st and 2. Like, that is the definition of a free play. A free drive. Third and 2. And he dropped it. These dudes didn't run the ball one time on 1st and 2. Did not run the ball one time.
It's them, hey, Mike McCarthy better not do no shit like that.
Wow. All right, Harrison. He made it.
17-14.
Somebody said Pat throwing a lot of passes behind him. Yes, he is. 14-17. I know the NFL was not hoping for this defensive struggle first week.
Well, it's not that bad. It looked like some folks still gonna get into the 20s. Fourth quarter explosion might change the whole game.
What'd you say, baby? What were you about to cook? $17.14. What was you about to cook? You want me to go get them? How long is it gonna take you to make the fish and stuff? Okay. I'll leave in like 15 minutes. I'm sorry. Do you want to just go get them or? Stormy, what you do? Huh? She peed on what? It was a lot. No, I put her picture. You got to spank her butt. Don't be my person. I did 10%. All right, let's go. I need to go to use the restroom real quick.
I got it, kinfolk. He said Ron Gibbs, hell, put him on the kickoff, just put the ball in his hands. He's a very dynamic player, man, that has not been getting a lot of burn. I'm really surprised that they invested a first round pick in him. He has not been all over the field. You know, you usually when you get a new toy, you play with it. They have not really utilized Jahmyr Gibbs at this point, and that's one of the things that is really insane to me. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a guy on a podcast. All right, so kickoff on my end. Yeah, dog. He said I sound low. Hold on. Turn down the music a little bit. Up this a little bit. Should be a little better. I don't know. Says Hennythemoor calling plays for Detroit. Probably not. Probably not. He said I sound low. Not sure why. All right, so let's see. On my screen, it's 1st and 10. Detroit shotgun snap. Very late throw. Should not have tried it. 2nd and 10. At least on my screen. Y'all probably watched the end of the game where y'all hit. All right, 2nd and 10. Are they bringing pressure? They brought somebody. 3rd and 10 on my end. Said, yeah, we drafted KJ over Nick Bolton. He said somebody needs to slap the Lions OC for not running the ball. This Sunday, Dak Prescott will play well against the Giants defense. I agree. I agree with that. Tripping. Yeah, Nick Bolton blew him up. They called tripping on there, but I'm not really sure that he tried. So yeah, Schultz played for Houston now. Second and 22 coming up. Wow. That's damn near 3rd and 1. Said run the ball, put Gills in, make them cover the whole field. Listen, play calling has been questionable all game. Are we really surprised by some of the decisions they're making? Are we really surprised by some of the decisions that they're making? Goff is 19 of 30 for 194 and a touchdown. Wow. So play action with a throw behind him. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Excuse me. Yeah, he was down. His entire yeah, because the ball can't cause the ground can't cause a fumble. The ball can't cause a fumble. The ground can't cause a fumble. But when you look, yeah, elbow hits first, then the ball spits out. So it's going to remain Kansas City ball. Easily remains Kansas City's ball. They should, yeah, they already expedited it. All right, Patty coming out. Patty melts. Wow. Huge play by number 83. I know Travis Kelce's not in the game, but he looked like Travis Kelce. Yeah, they need to invest in the offensive coach. Play calling is great. Shit, that entire play was 83. He put the juke move on a dude. He got open. He broke the tackles. He said Branch hurt. Yeah, I hope he shake back, man. You never want to see nobody go down. So Brent's finally walking off. He said, "Am I sleeping?" Nah, I am bored to tears though, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This is not good football, in my opinion. This is not good football. Bad offensive football, in my opinion. Bad play selection, a lot of bad execution. Yeah, I really think I'm gonna call it a wrap on this show, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But look, we've been on here about 3 hours anyway. Yeah, it's a wrap, dog. I'm jumping off. This game finna put me to sleep. Nah, I ain't sleep just yet, man. I ain't sleep. I've just been watching this bad game. It's not good football, dog. Daryl said, Henny, I need to get your link or Facebook. Hold on. Let me try to put that on there for you. Just go to YouTube and type in HTM Sports, and you can get to my YouTube page, my brother. Later, y'all. But yeah, man, it's a wrap. This game sucks. I'm gonna finish it laying down. I might fall asleep on it, but I'm gonna finish it in the bed or something. But I appreciate y'all for spending the last 3 hours or so on the page with me. Thank y'all for the love and the support. But your boy is out, man.